can't remember what song it is off of Good Kid, Mad City, but it's the one where they're driving around in the van and they steal, they rob
you
a
can
house.
describe every scene in that movie. I promise you, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like right at the end. What you doing, kicking it? I should have told her I'm probably about to catch my first offense with the homies.
Again, I thought it was
Good Kid, Mad
chilling at the Holiday Inn.
What you doing?
uh,
Fuck, we started it on a dope ass beat. We got to bring it in on a dope beat, I guess.
I thought we were just keeping the one intro.
Welcome to the podcast. Breaking news.
Yeah, I had warned Jayne that we're going to talk about anime on this podcast because if nobody saw, if nobody's a fan of it or anything, I'm going to bitch about Jojo's Bizarre Adventure for a minute. And then you can cut back in. So on Saturday there was this fucking website. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it was a pretty obvious clickbait website, but I didn't fucking register. I was just at work and I was doing my thing and I was listening to music and I was super excited for everything. And I saw it popped up.
Super excited for just general optimism.
Dude, whenever I'm upstairs and I get to play music to myself and nobody's around me and I get to just jam and do whatever and clean and do whatever, I'm in my own world. I'm having fun. And ironically, I was listening to Jojo music. It was really fucking hype. And I looked at my phone. I went to text somebody and my news articles popped up and it went, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure confirmed new season 5 coming in, covering story arc 6 Stone Ocean. Lost my mind, super happy, went home, bought a game to stream for people so we could just fucking talk about part 6 in JoJo.
To be fair, you just wanted that game as well.
I wanted it. I wanted to rebuy it, I should say, but I did. But and then just to come out like yesterday, I read an article I watched a video that basically went over the entire article, and apparently at the bottom of the article, which I didn't read, it said, oh, Stone Ocean confirmed, David Production comes out and says blah, 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 blah. And then at the very bottom it says, however, we have to wait until David Production actually releases an article themselves for any kind of confirmation. All right. It was on me, but I bought a game if anybody wants to see it. I bought it because I was going to stream it for you guys, and now I've just been playing it by myself, and I feel like I'm robbing myself of the stream.
Well, just you've suffered a great disappointment, this week. Just play, have some you time.
It's been so many months. Just announce it's happening. Just announce it's happening. It's gotta happen.
No,
it's gotta happen. I need it to happen. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was my bit.
That was my bit.
It wasn't even a bit. I just wanted to rant about it. It's actual news in the podcast and something we care about instead of trying to make movies or something like that.
Was this
shit that's actually happening in the world?
Was this actually happening in the world? Was this JoJo controversy widespread? I mean, I guess it was widespread enough that somebody made a YouTube video about it.
I would say it wasn't like it was a controversy or anything. It was literally just a clickbait article. A lot of people got excited, like I did.
Right, that's what I meant.
Yeah, like there's a YouTuber. I'll shoot him the name over. He has some kind of JoJo reference name, but he's like a news guy for JoJo. He hadn't made a video in like 6 months, and he came out and made a video about it. Because he was like, he's the one I listened to, and he was like, listen, I got super excited just like everybody else did, but then I saw this thing and it was like, nah, dude.
Okay. So it was widespread.
So it caught enough of the fan base, at least maybe in just the Western culture. It caught enough of the fan base that it tricked enough people, and that website got its clickbait money. Ended a month driving by, like cops catching people for speeding too fast. It's just like a little bit over the speed limit. That tiny bit. They usually don't fuck with you in the middle of the month, but near the end, they got to make that quota.
Gotta hit the quota.
Gotta hit that quota. So they needed their clickbait quota. They were like, who haven't we hit in a JoJo fan base? It's been like 20-something months. I know they're waiting for part 6 to get announced. We could say part 6 is coming. We're going to get some backlash, but we'll get what we need.
We already manipulated the Rick and Morty audience, and it's too long ago. There's still episodes coming out. We need to sit on that one for a little bit longer.
We already talked about how they want one episode a month for season 5, and I don't know how I feel about that. But I think the quality of the episodes would be fantastic if that was true. But we already picked on Rick and Morty, so we can't do that.
It could be. Did we pick on Rick and Morty?
Oh, I was still going off the bit of the ad, guys.
Oh, my apologies.
But now we can talk about Rick and Morty if you want.
Is that an actual thing they're doing?
So I don't know how much it is. I've seen one article on it where the creators, not the creators, I think it was the writers of Rick and Morty want to pitch the idea of season 5 instead of having like the 5 episodes come out, and then they had the big break, or like the big breaks in between the episodes they've always had during their seasons. They want to have 1 episode a month, so that it's basically like a non-stop rotation of Rick and Morty. But I
mean, it's
cool. As a fan, I don't want that, because just like any other show, I want all the shit shoved into my face, and all the JoJo. I want all the fucking.
I'm the consumer. Let me.
I'm the consumer. Let me eat it. But
title drop.
However, I think the quality of the episodes and the shit like that, the time you could put into it. I mean, with anything, you would have to make sure every episode is fantastic, or you can't warrant that, because why would I give a shit in a month then?
True. I mean, they already have enough of a fan base to know that they would still have the following. I don't.
They would still have a following, but it's just like, I mean, that it's hard to say they would ever lose me, because I don't see them doing anything that would honestly piss me off enough.
To be fair, I still haven't seen any of the new season.
I think the new season's been fun. They've caught a little bit of. I've seen like fake controversy over the 9/11 jokes they keep doing, but they just keep peppering them in there like it's crazy. They did an actual Pearl Harbor instead of a fucking 9/11. It was funny. It's out of context. It sounds terrible, but the show, it was super hilarious.
Like I said, I want to see it. I know I'm going to see it. It's just every time I go to turn my TV on, I'm doing something else. I'm like, I don't want to do something. When I watch Rick and Morty, I want to watch Rick and Morty.
I'm so happy I can multitask.
I
get it.
I know I can. I could do it, but I know I would miss shit, and I want to appreciate that kind of shit.
That's fair. I guess that since I multitask, I get to watch it multiple times so I can catch it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Multiple times. So I get to see something new every time, if anything.
Potato, cucumbers.
Yeah. You know, I'm just different than you.
What the fuck was that grin? That little cheeky fucking smile. I guess I'm just different than you.
Nothing. It's
No, please share with the class.
Do you have any news stories from the weekend that have affected your life in either a negative or positive way?
The World Health Organization says you definitely should not take hydroxychloroquine for COVID-19. So if you've heard that, don't do it. It leads to increased side effects if you have any like heart problems. Or liver problems.
Just tell me the side effects and don't explain to me what the big word was.
Hydroxychloroquine. That's the thing that Trump's like, I take it every day. Har har har. It was early on in research. It showed in some cases to alleviate COVID-19 and help with recovery a lot quicker. However, in other cases, people died, just like with any drug you try out. And the FDA did not approve it for this function, but some people were trying it anyways and being prescribed it, and some of those people did better and it helped them, and then other people fucking died. And Trump's been toting it, saying, yeah, everybody should fucking take it, blah, 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 blah. And the World Health Organization is like, don't fucking do that. No!
Stop!
It could be used that way, but it could also kill you! Let me repeat! It could also kill you!
But so could the virus.
Yup!
Both those things are facts! One can stand alone without the other.
Oh, my fucking God. I mean, that's... What a world we live in.
Oh.
I don't think... Oh, fuck. I did say COVID-19 a lot in that. This
video
ain't... This video ain't going nowhere.
I found the comment thing for this video. If you... Which segments do you like more? Do you like the Dice's approach to non-political views? Where he just talks about bullshit in anime
I didn't say anything political.
Or... Do you like tackling the political views and the new stuff going on today?
I'm not talking about the political
inside
views.
the world that we live in, and not the books in the worlds that we live in through our screens.
Okay, all right, fine then.
You decide, guys.
Fine then. Let's jump to some fucking fiction, something that's not.
No, it's an honest to God question. Why we can figure out what our fan base likes. Maybe they like it more. It wasn't.
If you liked my bit more, I'm sorry. Prepare to be disappointed.
Oh, we could go on a tangent.
I listen to NPR every day, and that's the extent of my knowledge of
You
the
listen
world.
to NPR every day. You couldn't tell me anymore. I didn't know. You're like a vegan with that shit.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
You just every day you find a way to fucking leak it into one of our conversations.
That's not true.
I was listening to NPR the other day, and they were talking about this thing.
Like what?
Well, it was one time I was listening to NPR, and they actually brought up this fact.
Give
and when
me
we played fucking
Give me
Overwatch,
3 examples.
you brought it up at work 2 days ago. No, not yet. 2 days ago because that was Sunday. What was it? Yeah, yesterday.
What was I talking about?
What? Oh no, dude, you can't go that deep.
Ooh, uh-oh.
We've had many drinks of water. You can't go that deep.
To be fair, I do remember this instance.
It's just like when anybody talks about their diet. It's just you start talking about it. Hey, I'm vegan, so I like this, and my brain just turns off, and I just don't care. So, well, he said this on NPR, and then we got back to the conversation.
Today they had spelling bee contestants. Because the script spelling bee was canceled for the first time since World War II. And even if you don't think, I can see you doing the bzzz.
It's visible on my face.
Yeah. It's not resting bitch face. It's resting
bzzz. The fuzzy screen TV like comes over my eyes.
No, but I actually thought that was like an interesting little fact.
I mean, it is.
Like the fact that the script spelling bee has been going, it happened before World War II, but like the last time it was actually canceled and did not happen was 1945. Which is fucking nuts.
That's crazy. That
or 44 and then it reopened 45. That's crazy.
It's a cool trivia fact.
Yeah.
Which you kind of like.
So yeah. As much as I hate trivia, I love learning
little
useless shit.
Little tiny factoids.
So much fun.
Because you can do what? You can just sprinkle them into conversation sometimes. Like, I don't know, listening to NPR.
See, here's what I think the difference is. I think the difference is that it is something new that I've been listening to, so I talk about it more. And because I've never talked about it before, now you're just noticing it more. You see what I'm saying?
No.
So it's just something new that you like to latch onto and just pepper in the little jokes.
No, because whenever you talk about like new rappers or anything like that, I don't bring it. The last time I brought up anything, and this may I may shoot myself in the foot right here, and I'm willing to almost do it. Okay, I'm purposely aiming the gun downwards.
Yeah, but my foot is underneath
laying
your
down,
foot.
so yeah, it's pointed right at you, so you'll get shot in the mouth.
Our legs are actually intertwined in a beautiful Celtic knot.
Yes, baby.
Our dicks make the
last time I made a comment about you bringing something up so much was actually Hamilton.
Huh.
The last time I ever made a comment about it was a musical I ended up falling in fucking love with because he brought it up
that's right.
literally so much.
Fuck. Yeah, you're right.
You, for like the first time ever, broke your like I will never brag about this thing because I don't want to ruin it for people thing.
Yeah.
Just to get me to do it.
Shit, you're right. But see, the difference here is I don't think you're going to start listening to NPR.
The thing here is I've listened to NPR before.
I like certain segments.
I'm not in any way shaming you for liking it or anything like that. It's just you have found fantastic ways to... I've just noticed it. Like, you found fantastic ways to pepper it into everyday conversation. And, like, if I don't acknowledge it, you'll just do it again later on in the day to make sure that it really got across that, hey, I'm listening to educated radio.
No.
This is educated radio.
No, I think you're taking it a step far there.
Maybe exaggerated at the end, but the majority of the bit is real.
Fair.
I may exaggerate it for laughs, but the majority's there, man.
Oh, I think we talked about exaggerating before we hit record. I love the way you just spread eagles
right?
yourself
I just
in front
fucking
of me.
man spread with these short ass shorts on.
We were keeping eye contact through that whole thing.
I mean, at least it was eye contact and not like dangling out the sides.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, just fucking, he's tucked it in now, so it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Now only the tip is slightly ajar.
That's a compliment. Like, the length would have to be long enough to stretch it. Anyway,
this podcast...
This podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. Do you want your shit to hang out and look great?
Oh, I was going to say, this podcast is indirectly sponsored in part by the Establishment for Human Goods, the creator of wonderful merch for all of your pop culture needs, but especially if your pop culture needs are related to Animal Crossing. They do customize hoodies, tees. I believe they do face masks now as well if you want to look trendy and stay safe in public. They did the wonderful Crag shirt that you saw featured on our Animal Crossing esports stream. You can find that on YouTube now.
I'm still wearing it, actually, right now.
I was going to say where you could find it at, but this releases exclusively on YouTube, so you're already there where you need to be. Thanks. and enjoy the show more.
The rest of the podcast.
Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the movie. Let's all go to the snack bar. Let's all go to the snack bar.
Dude, I'm so excited. I want drive-ins. Drive-ins are open again, actually. I want to go to a drive-in.
I really hope the drive-in is something that catches back on and becomes like a part of our culture now. Because I love drive-ins. Drive-ins were always so fun.
They're the best. They're overpriced. I don't know why, but the overpriced snacks definitely taste a lot better at the drive-in.
I mean, you get the same overpriced snacks at fucking regular movie theaters.
Yeah, but you can't throw a football at the movie theater.
Right. I'm saying I'm not arguing that for movie theaters.
So I don't know if this was exclusive to my drive-in at the Brownsville, but they had like these alien suckers. Was that exclusive? Did you not have alien suckers?
I have zero idea.
Like they were just like alien heads, but they were like, guy. Okay, listen. If anybody's from Fayette County and went to the Brownsville Drive-In, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. My fucking the concession stand had these. It was long ass like glow stick suckers.
Okay.
But it was an alien head shit, and then whenever you're done, you had a glow stick, and you can like make a bracelet or hit. I don't know, your cousins with it.
Yeah.
You know, in the back of the car.
You nick one end of it so that the fluid like just starts spilling out, and then you smack people with it and put dots on them.
I never did that.
Oh, it's fun. You have to be very careful when you do it, though. Otherwise, it'll all just go...
I just wanted to hit people. I didn't want to make them stained.
No, it was funny.
It's better not to leave a mark, you know? But no, man, the drive-in is so much fun. I mean, you can get really close when you're on a date. Nobody really bothers you or anything like that. Not going to go into any stories about that.
No, not a one.
Not a one.
Not that one and only date I've ever had at a drive-in.
Oh, you've only had one?
I've only had one. It was very nice.
It's peaceful. I've also had days where it was just a bunch of friends and we went out and seen like some stupid Adam Sandler comedy movie. And we just... We played mini golf at ours because there was mini golf there. There was mini golf right next door to ours.
Jesus Christ! I mean, there wasn't a drive-in close to us, so the only time we went to drive-ins was like when we would go out to see my uncle. We went to a drive-in twice when we saw my Uncle Richard out in Indiana, and all those side of the family. Sorry, I don't remember names, but I've seen you like 3 times in my life.
Hey, man, I got family like that.
But
hey, this is your aunt thing. I've never met them in my life. Yeah, you have. You don't remember that? No.
Nope.
No.
I've never seen you before. What was that?
Over my head?
Yeah, what was the sound effect?
Like a jet? Why are you going to call me out? Just get back to the story. Just let it fucking happen.
I've forgotten. Doesn't matter.
I forgot where I was.
No. I think I was just talking about my one date at the drive-in.
You're talking about just your experience, like you didn't live next to the drive-ins and things like that. Yeah. Mine was like up the road from me, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys had one so close. You were blessed.
I lived in Brownsville.
Yeah.
Wasn't blessed. Like, so where it was, there was actually, there was an old, I don't remember the name of it, but there was an old bowling alley. That was actually right next door to it too, but that shut down. Like I was probably like 10, something like that, and then the drive-in just ended up sticking through. Like, it's the only thing worth going to Brownsville for anymore. Legit, like we have a Sheetz there now because it's eventually just going to be I mean, if it's not already, it's a drive-through city, and you just need a nice place that everybody trusts, like Sheetz.
I gotta go pick up a coffee. I need to go to the bathroom.
And apparently a 6-pack because that Sheetz. I don't know if you can put this in. You can look up the logistics of it later. That Sheetz is making money because to throw a beer distributor gas station in Fayette County was the smartest move those fucking people ever did.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that was genius. I was like, I was watching people. I've stopped in on a couple of trips out to Brownsville and just watched people walk in that I've known for a long time. Just walk in, grab ignore everything in the store, right to the beer. Fucking couple of handfuls, walk back to the counter, put them down. Buddies come over, they do it. They ball in the car, bye.
Yep.
20 minutes later, here to come back. I was like, ooh, they're gonna hit their quota, and that's continuity there.
Well, now it's full circle. I guess that's it. It can't be it.
I mean, I could talk about news articles. There's a lot. I've been watching a lot of YouTube drama.
Wow, you've been watching a lot of YouTube, huh? You've been mentioning that a lot. You've been watching a lot of YouTubers.
Yeah, because we're a YouTube channel.
You mention that a lot. Specific.
Okay. Let's not be spiteful little bitches. All right.
I believe the word you want is petty.
Let's not be petty.
Actually, I don't know the definition of spiteful, so it's probably spiteful too.
Let's not be what the fuck you're being. How about that?
A cunt? Is that what you wanted to say?
Anyway. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of drama shit.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe if we talk about it, maybe we'll get a couple of views. Well, I mean, it's been all over the place. I've been watching Scares. I've been watching Boom Blast. Or
I mean, we're not going to get any revenue because I said COVID-19 so much.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Well, I mean, fuck it. Dude, H3 and Keemstar fucking beef has been going in.
Wait, is there a new development?
I don't know what's a new development.
Oh.
Like, there's just... H3 keeps making video. Oh, so the last thing I saw was H3 made like their third video on him, and it's just a bunch of more stuff about how Keemstar's shitty. And to be fair, hot take, Keemstar's shitty. H3 much better, but I at least follow H3 on Twitter because I kind of like them a little bit more, but they are somewhat garbage too. Hot take. Hot take. But I guess Keemstar challenged fucking Ethan to a goddamn boxing match. Which is the lowest of low. Like, as a dude who used to just solve everything with violence.
Just fight me.
You just fucking gave up, man. You just said, fight me. And the funniest part is Ethan fucking responded with tweets of Keemstar and his earlier controversy with J-Station, your favorite little fucker to bring up every now and again. His tweets about him where J-Station challenged him to a boxing match and Keemstar just called him out. He was like, no, I'm not going to promote this fight or anything like that. I'm just going to keep making videos and keep this on the controversy. This isn't going to distract me and shit like that. So he just retweeted his shit to him. I was like, oh, you just blew it.
Yeah, like, why is that that's not an option anymore for you?
He was like, I just want to punch you in the face legally. And I was like, I can make a video that says that shit too, but it doesn't make my argument better.
Man, I can't wait till I'm rich enough to say fight me. And then actually be able to fight them.
Okay. Money don't make you able to fight.
Money makes it so that you can make it legal. Like, oh, no, it's a boxing match, and we're going to give money to charity for it, but we're going to fight each other. We're absolutely going to punch each other in the face because we hate each other. It
was funny, too, because he called out, like, all this shit. He was like, yeah, we could easily make $5 million each off promoting this shit or whatever. I just want to punch you in the face legally. And I was like, man, you just gave up the whole argument to say you want to hit him.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of he leaned into it.
But, however, it would be funny. But it will never happen.
Now I want to see, like, celebrity boxing, but with fucking YouTubers.
Oh, that exists. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh.
That's like Jake Paul shit.
But I mean, like, YouTubers I give a shit about.
Oh, no. Or YouTubers you give a shit about.
Yeah, I want to say.
Sorry. I said credit of decency. We talked about a lot of different shit today.
We did talk about a lot of different shit.
It's not your usual episode. We reported on some shit and even gave hot takes on some people you may not know about.
Hot take.
And then we're going to end up in somebody's boxing ring eventually down the road.
Yeah, but think of all the views we'll get.
I mean, yeah, the money uptake would be great.
Well, you know what? I'd let Joe Rogan punch me in the face for the publicity.
I'd let Joe Rogan punch you in the face for the publicity.
No, I'd let him punch both of us in the face for the publicity.
I'd let him punch
just one punch.
One punch on Jayne. All right, guys.
One punch.
What should I do, Jayne? Give him the old handle.
I don't know. Fucking like the video. Follow it. Oh, Jesus. If you like this weird, wacky ride that we go on every single fucking week, make sure to hit the subscribe button. You can find it in the upper right-hand corner, I think. It's that red box that says subscribe. Hit that. Make sure you also hit the bell so that you get notified when we release new content.
It's also below us.
Yeah, it is. The podcast comes out every single Friday. We've got Let's Plays. We got live streams every Tuesday night. You can find us at twitch.tv/salty entertainment fun time. We love you very much. We'll see you next week.